It's the 31st of October, it's Halloween, and what better place to be than one of my favourite locations, Antwerp Mansions, right here in the city of Manchester. Tonight we're celebrating Halloween in a building with a history as unique and mysterious as the night itself. And while we may not have sweets and candy on hand, I can promise you this is one fantastic location for a Halloween adventure. Halloween began as the Festival of Samhain about 2,000 years ago, celebrated by the Celts. It was a time when they believed the wall between our realm and the spirit world was at its thinnest. To scare away any lingering ghosts or spirits, they'd light bonfires and wear masks. That tradition evolved over time into the Halloween we know today. This building, built in 1842, originally a private residence, later transformed into one of Manchester's most iconic venues for live music. We've uncovered more of its fascinating history in previous videos, so be sure to check those out for a deeper dive into Antwerp Mansions' past. Now, we might not see any ghosts tonight, but believe me, Antwerp Mansions' atmosphere alone could make you question that thin wall between the living and the dead. Tonight we're also joined by PSI Paranormal Scientific Investigations. In their words, they are parapsychological researchers using scientific methods of inquiry. Their aim is not to prove ESP or ghosts exist, but to study claims of such and present their research in their findings. Their channel also exposes fakers or gives reasonable explanations. The link to their channel is in the description in this video. Now, we do investigate differently, but one thing we can guarantee you as channels, our aim is to keep it real.
Live for now.
Okay. Do you want the lights on then?
I'll be on filming as Tom is going live.
Okay. And then we'll carry on with the lives.
This live is on still. This is Facebook live.
Okay.
And we'll do a bit upstairs, do a bit of a vigil, take some recording, see if we can just get anything. We'll get down and then we'll get you in the basement and get on the PSI method. Yeah, excellent. So Phil is going to do the PSI method with us tonight. He's experienced nothing like that before. So it will be, I mean, generally, if someone's new to the PSI method, as you guys will know. Oh, Phil, Debbie says hi.
Hi Debbie. Hello. Happy Halloween. Dark, isn't it? So creaky, them floorboards moving around.
It all adds to the experience though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Creaky old building, creaky old floorboards.
That's, you can hear creaky on camera, that's us walking around at the top of the landing.
This evening, especially tonight being the time of year that it is. I mean, all the energy that's has gone on here, all the things that have gone on under this roof.
Is there anyone in spirit with us? Can you bang on something?
Did you speak then, Tony?
No. I thought I heard something.
Did you hear that?
I thought I heard something from your direction.
That was weird. That was like...
Did anybody hear that on the line?
That was weird.
What? I didn't hear a thing.
Just as you spoke, I thought it was Tony. All I heard, all I can say what it sounded like was...
Yeah, it's Harry.
Like a... And that was it. And I thought it was Tony. Did you hear that?
I did hear it. I thought it came from your direction.
I thought it came from you. That's why I said, did you speak? It was just like... Couldn't say what it said. It was just like a...
Yeah, but it was a voice.
If anybody's heard that downstairs, I don't know if you can actually hear me on the camera downstairs now.
The fireworks stuff.
Yeah, if you heard anything, let me know in the comments if you heard that.
If you do hear bangs like you just heard, people letting fireworks off at Halloween, but I can't imagine that going on all night. But there was a definite voice.
It was like a whisper, as if to say, shh, oi, or oi.
Yeah.
Something like that.
If there is anyone in spirit, can you bang or make a louder noise?
I'm talking to spirit now. Can you let us know that you are around, if you are around at all? Can you give us some kind of sign?
Can you move this swing, what is attached to the ceiling behind me? Can you make it spin or swing it?
Yeah, Babsy, that was one of the fireworks outside. Can you use your energy to move this thing, please? If you can use your energy to move this frame, we've heard all kinds of stories about this place. If you could summon up some energy, if you can, and even if you are here with us, we don't know that for sure. So we need a definite sign. If there is anything in this place, can you summon up the energy just to move this frame? Can you start to swing this thing?
That was you tried to speak to us before. If you try to speak, could you try again, please? Can we hear your voice?
You moved something from one of the desks at this place once. Apparently, the story says that they were incredibly freaked out about it. Can you do something again for us tonight like that, please? I mean, we've come here full of expectations, and it would be wonderful to see something like that. Can you manifest yourself through some kind of show of energy? Or can you speak to us again, because we think we heard your voice? Can you speak to us again? Can you even tell us your name? This is Mark.
I'm Phil.
That's Phil. I'm Tony. Can you tell us your name? Did you hear that?
What was that?
I heard that.
What was that?
There was a voice.
Did you hear it? That was what I heard. That is exactly what I heard
That
before.
was a male voice.
But that noise went on longer than what it did last time. Did you? I'm glad you heard it because I thought it was like. Yeah, that's exactly what I said before.
Yeah.
When I said to Tony, it was like.
Yeah.
And I've just. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. I was concentrating on the fireworks outside, thinking, damn.
But that was a lot louder. Not louder. That was longer.
Oh.
Sorry.
Babsy has just said, what was that then?
There was a male voice.
It was like. Yeah.
We are getting voices in this place, guys. We are getting voices in this place and they're seeking to respond to our requests.
Thank you. For,
Have you got a voice recorder on you? Sorry.
I do have a voice recorder on me, yeah.
Thank you for coming close to us again, and trying to speak to us. Thank you so much. Just so as we know it is you, and definitely you, could you do that again, please? Or come close to one of us and do it right down our ear or something, just so as we know it's you. Thank you for what you've done. But this is why I love this place, because every time you come here, you always seem to get something different every time you come. And it's usually audible noises. I've never, in all the times I've been here, and I've been a lot, I've never heard like a voice like I've heard tonight.
Well,
And that's what I'm saying, every time you come, you seem to get something a little bit different.
Right.
But I'm just glad Mark heard that.
Well, like I was saying to the people who were watching the live, when we came to the film, Babsy asked, do you feel anything tonight? I said, to be quite honest, no, I don't feel a thing. But I have every expectation that something's going to happen. You know, because it's that kind of atmosphere. You don't feel anything specific, but you know something's going to happen.
That's the best audible voice I've heard in all the time I've investigated this
I
place.
hope my camera picked that up.
Yeah, well that's another thing, isn't it? I've got a radio mic on, so if anybody's on the cellar live cam downstairs, I've got a radio mic on me. I don't think if you're actually picking me up still from up here, but if anybody heard that like a voice, please let me know in the comments. What we've heard, Mark's heard it, as you've heard it, we've heard voices. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to stick. Tony's got an EVP recorder, so we're going to try that. And see if you can actually pick anything audible up. So if you've heard anything on the live cam, let us know.
If there's anyone here with us in spirit, we think we've heard you twice already tonight. A good, loud, audible voice. If there's anybody here with us in spirit, please feel free to talk to us. We're not afraid. Please approach. Let us know that you are here with us. This is exactly what we are here for. Thank you. If you speak now into this device in my right hand, we'll play it back and we'll hear your voice. If there's anyone here with us in spirit, we think
left ear then.
Voice. If there's anybody with us in spirit, please feel free to talk to us. We're not afraid. Please approach. Let us know that you are here with us. This is exactly what we are here for. Thank you. If you speak now to this device in my right hand, we'll play it back and we'll hear your voice.
What was that?
Well, just before we play it back, Mark, I asked for that.
There was like somebody in my left ear.
But I asked for that.
What did you say?
I said go close to somebody and speaking to
I
them.
could hear like,
before.
it was almost as if there was going like that, making mouth noises in my left ear.
Yeah.
Behind me and you.
Well, last time I was here, you blew me a kiss from behind.
Yuck.
Yeah. I mean, I dare you to try to do that again.
Really?
Yeah, go on. Sloppy kiss.
Is that you, Amy?
What?
Making that noise?
No.
Like a...
I heard that. And that's what I asked for before. I said, if it was definitely you, come closer to one of us and speak to us.
These noises on here,
Go on, the EVP, yeah, go on.
right? This. How many years have I used this particular voice recorder, Mark?
Yeah. Which one is it? Sony?
It's the Olympus.
Oh yeah.
I must have used this over 10 years. And I know to keep my hand still on it. And I have a really particular grip on it, and it's that's just the grip I use. I don't know what those noises are on that recording. Let's just carry
Is it
on.
like that noise?
Yes.
See, that's what I had with my tablet last time, all the way through the live stream. All you could hear was like the sound was all, something was interfering with the sound, but I'm just thinking, oh, this radio mic won't interfere with that, will it?
No.
Is that the first time that's ever happened to you, Mark?
What's that?
Like a voice in your ear?
I have had it before, but yeah. You know, I mean, I can hear me back.
Was that any of the Pinto family who have just come and spoken to us? This was your home for 82 years. If it was you, could you do it again? Could you come and talk to us again, please? Hello? Mark's definitely heard voices, which he doesn't usually hear. So what we've done now, we've all split up. I've come to the end, back of the, what used to be part of the nightclub area, and Mark and Tony up there. So we'll split up and see if we can hear any noises. I'm just going to sit right at the back of this room. Hear your voice again? Can you come and talk to me like you spoke to me? It's a firework, guys. I know it's Halloween. We're getting near to bonfire night, so the fireworks are still going off. But yeah, I love this place. This is one of my favourite paranormal locations, to be honest. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. I'm talking quiet because Mark and Tony are in separate rooms up on this. We're all up on the first floor now. This is the room where Mark, Tony and myself heard what sounded like voices, people whispering before. So I just told the camera a bit low. I thought sure that was a knock or a firework. There's only one, so I'm presuming it was a knock. If that was you knocking, can you do it again? Can you knock again, please? Can you go and affect Mark? Can you go and speak in Mark's ear again? make a sound. Dark. Move a chair. Been thinking this is one location. Out of all the locations, I've never done this place on my own, ever. Future video? Think so. It's about 20 to midnight now. There's still fireworks going off outside. Yeah, later on I'm going to try the PSI experiment down in the cellar. Not really sure what it consists of yet, so I'll be trying that later. I will be filming it. Yeah, looking forward to doing it. Something different. It's very difficult tonight asking for knocking, obviously with all the fireworks going on outside. That sounded like it came from this door here. It could have just been one single firework that went off. I thought I heard a knock over there, but again it could have been a firework. That's what you're dealing with here. It's a fantastic place, but you do need to be careful of environmental noises here, outside. Being such an echoey building as well, if sounds get in, it could then amplify and it sound like it's coming from a different area than what it is. That's just Mark and Tony calling out, I think. I love this building. Love it.
Did you get any more in here?
Nothing.
We didn't get anything in that room. A lot of radio interference.
Right. No, I've got absolutely nothing.
No, nothing?
No. A lot of noise from outside, to be honest.
Right. Let's get you doing the PSI method.
Are we doing it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the best place? The basement, do you reckon?
Are you going live?
We can do.
I'm just saying, if you're going live,
He's live on this one.
Did you get a signal down there, though?
Yeah, I've got a banging signal down there.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we do it down there?
It's up to you where you want to do it.
I'm easy. Do it in the cellar.
All right, let's get down to the cellar.
Looking forward to doing that, see what happens.
So I'm going to record that on hand cam and it'll go on the YouTube.
That's what I'm doing tonight. PSI method. I will take my own camera down and film that as well.
Brilliant.
In night vision.
Yes.
So
Excellent.
I feel like I'm going to be executed here.
Do you know what? That might even happen.
Hey?
We've been doing this experiment for about 7 years.
I know nothing about this experiment, nothing at all, so
Good.
it'd be interesting because I don't know anything about it.
You'll notice the difference when you do it and when we do it. You'll see the difference because our minds are tuned to it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we'll start PSI experiment now, so if anything happens to me, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the other side.
Fry me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast. Right, great. So all the lights will be off. We'll leave a little bit of residual red light, which won't change things so much. We'll tailor that once we get the light off, so it's right, so people can still see you on camera on the live.
Okay.
You'll be wearing this. What this is going to do, it's going to dissipate the light that's going to go into your eyes, so just so it's not so harsh.
Okay.
We're going to turn this on now. It's just a nice little weak strobe. If you want to pull your chair a little bit further up.
I have my eyes open when I do this. Tony has his shut, so we both do it differently.
And if you just get sat comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I'm going to line this up. Is that dead centre?
To my eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit
great.
tad higher, Tony. Just a tad higher. Yeah, that's about right.
We good?
Yeah.
Excellent. So, what you'll hear is... Okay.
What?
So that's what you'll be listening to. What you'll have to do first is put those on,
Okay.
and then I'll hand you the headphones, then we'll turn the lights out. Now you must remember, any impressions that you get,
As in visual?
as in visual, any mental impressions,
Anything in
any
your head,
names,
any sounds. If you see an image in your head, just say it.
just say what it is. If you feel like you're walking somewhere, if you see a door, if you see anything, if you hear a name, if you feel you're being touched, just verbalise everything you experience.
As it happens?
Yeah.
As it happens, just verbalise everything.
Okay.
And keep your voice down. Don't be tempted to shout, because you will not hear yourself. Okay? All right?
Yeah.
We'll tap you on the shoulder to finish. Alright, unless you want to take the mask off and finish.
But just finish in your own time. As I said, there are no expectations. It's just anything you experience, okay?
So it's just for the camera. Phil, can you hear my voice? Phil? So Phil can't hear us.
Right, so Phil is now doing the PSI method. He can't hear anything that we're saying, but hopefully any impressions Phil gets tonight, any mental visuals, words, feelings, touches, otherwise, we've instructed him to verbalise that. So it's a waiting game now. Let's see what Phil comes out with.
So for those joining on YouTube, there's 14 viewers. We are at Antwerp Mansion in Manchester. We are flashing a red strobe in Phil's face. He's listening to white
I find it
noise.
very hard to keep my eyes open.
We'll start asking questions shortly.
Yeah, just let Phil get into the experiment. For those of you who have never seen this done before, this is our take on the Gansfeld experiment. We call it the PSI method. And we're completely flooding Phil's senses at the minute. His visual cortex is getting confused because of that flashing strobe. And what you can't hear is Phil is wearing noise cancelling headphones which are flooded with white noise. So effectively all his senses are being taken away, and he's been instructed to verbalise any mental images that he sees, any sounds he hears in the white noise, any touches that he feels, etc, etc. So we're going to start asking out in a minute or so and see if Phil will respond to any of the questions that we ask. Bearing in mind he can't hear anything of what's going on outside or in the room.
I feel like there's a lot of vibrations around my chair, a little bit static as well, back of my head.
That is actually quite popular with this experiment, feeling the ground move or feeling your chair move. well, we know something's happening. Do you want to start asking questions now?
If there is any spirits in this building, or particularly in this basement, can you use Phil to communicate with me now? Is there anybody there? Is there anyone with us? Put an image in Phil's head. Give him a name. Touch him. Just let him know that you are there.
Phil is in a completely open state now to receive any messages that you may want to impart to him. That goes from any images you wish to show him. If you wish to show Phil your name, if you want to tell me your name, you're more than welcome. That's why we are doing this experiment. Can you send the image of a triangle to Phil? Can you put an image of a triangle in his head, please? Thank you. Toby Anson, did a child fall through a window? Not that we're aware of. And I kind of want to cry. Please don't cry, Toby.
I feel like all my body's being pushed to the left. Not physically pushed, but I feel like my body wants to go that way, just like drop.
Is that you pushing Phil or trying to push Phil? Push Phil? Is there anyone at all in spirit in this basement? Affect Phil, please. It looks like he's laughing. He's got a big grin on his face. He's laughing. Let me zoom in.
Can you show Phil an image? If there's anyone in spirit that we're communicating with, please communicate with Phil. Can you show Phil an image? Something that was important to you in life.
Where's he sleep?
Toby Ann is saying, show him that you are a kid, if you are a kid. Please communicate with Phil in any way, any form you see fit. Could he put some kind of image in his head, please? Could he give Phil some kind of message? We would love it if you could tell Phil your name. Just your Christian name. Can you affect Phil physically? Can you touch his head? Alright?
Well, they come out with anything that you expected.
Well, yeah, you did exactly what we expected on the first attempt. And that's relatively very little.
Oh, okay. You go like in a trance state, don't you?
How long do you think that you were sat there?
15 minutes.
No, 26 minutes.
26 minutes? Not long.
Yeah.
It feels like you're on a train.
Yeah.
That's what it feels. It's all like an old-fashioned train. I keep getting draft, but I don't know. It's that thing there with the wind and everything else, and then you feel like your body was moving, like wants to be pushed that way, just like don't want to go that way.
Well, was asking if there's any spirit to push you.
Yeah. It wasn't being pushed, but you know your body just wants to go that way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you go into like a sleep state or,
Yeah.
and then it started to go that way, slightly.
But the thing that you mentioned about the chair right at the beginning, that was really common.
That was right at the beginning. I didn't mention it first because I thought no, it was my imagination. But then it felt like there was something tapping my chair, and then there was like static, like the only way I can describe it is static on your hair.
Yeah.
Like if you walk past something and it goes like that, your hair. It's
Yeah.
just tugging on it.
Yeah.
But it's weird.
That with the chair, feeling the chair vibrate or feeling the floor move underneath you is really common. And I get that a lot with this experiment.
But I found it very hard to stay awake for the first few minutes. I felt like I wanted to drift off to.
Right.
Not like
It
if
is
you-
very relaxing.
Not like if you were dying, I presume, and you just try to stay awake and you just think, no,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking
Yeah,
let
just
go.
go with it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weird. Strange feeling.
Yeah, it's a good feeling as
Very
well.
strange
But the
feeling.
more you would do this experiment, the more it would come. It's all about trusting the process. And I don't know, Matt. Would you want to do it for 15 minutes?
Yeah, I won't do it as long because I don't need to.
Right.
Because I can go straight into it's like a trance with me in it because we've
Oh,
done
we-
it for that long.
We've been doing it years. Yeah.
That's what I said to you. It feels like you're like a
Yeah,
trance
have a quick
state.
go.
Yeah, brilliant. In fact,
We're in it.
in fact, all the sessions that we do, all the experiments. Right.
You're gonna take a timestamp.
Right, we're 20 to 1.
Is it 21?
It is.
Time flies.
Right.
I'll just move that because I can see it.
Right, okay, so as you've seen, Mark's just stepped in to do the experiment. So we're going to do this for 15 minutes.
Seeing movement in the red light. Are you moving?
Not between the light and Mark. No, there's no movement.
Feels like there's somebody very up close to my face here.
If there is anybody in spirit, if you would like to approach Mark and maybe give him a name, just a Christian name, that would be wonderful, thank you.
So these two names, somebody right in my face. I'm getting Harry and Harold. I don't know if that's the same person.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you tell Mark what relationship that you've got with this place? Where you
Winslow.
Winslow. Could you tell him what relationship you've actually got with this place, please? I can't imagine for 1 minute you're simply passing through.
Hello?
Hello?
Harry? There's something, I don't know what this means, Phil, you might know what it means. Something about the trees at the front of the property.
Don't know anything about the trees. At all.
Oh, God, somebody were right in my face. Harry.
Do you know who died in the red bedroom? Can you tell me their name? Tell me the name of the lady that died in the red bedroom. Age 57.
So I don't know where this is coming from. Phil, do you know anything about the death of a woman upstairs, died in a room, in bed, cancer?
I don't know if she had cancer. Can you tell me her name?
Mary.
That's weirdly specific. It wasn't Mary.
I don't think it was Mary.
I think the weird thing that is happening at the minute is Mark is answering your questions.
True.
Not necessarily with the right.
He wouldn't know it was the red room. He wouldn't know it was the red room as I do. It wasn't. How are we talking about?
True.
Like, maybe.
Which room?
I'm seeing that little room Tony and I were in with the records.
Mark, who was the member of the family that died here? Her name began with S. She died age 57.
Can you tell us the name of the lady who died here, Mark?
Winslow.
Can you tell us the name of the lady who died in the red room, please? Can you impart that information to Mark so he can tell us? Thank you.
I'm also getting the image of a small boy. He's dressed in like, his clothing is really like, it's like rags, and he's pulling on my left sleeve as if he's trying to get my attention. He's got dark hair, his face is really dirty.
Tobian's been talking about the boy.
He's got no shoes on.
Don't get me glasses, I can't see anything.
Alright, right, okay. Well, apparently Tobian on the TikTok live feed has been talking about a boy who's been stood near Mark,
If I can get his name.
and Mark is saying that, yeah,
Can
Tobian.
you give me your name, please?
You said that before, you fell in the window. Yeah, we are after this boy's name, or indeed any information that you can impart about the family
Christopher.
through Mark. Christopher. Thank you. Just confirm that through Mark. Christopher, was that
There's a
your name?
rumbling, and it is coming from behind me. There's like a rumbling.
Right, for the benefit
I can
of
feel
people,
it.
for the benefit of everybody on the lines.
It's on the floor, like almost this, more than a vibration. It's like a rumble. This little boy is like making this as if he wants food, and there's rumbling again around my feet.
Just for clarification, there is no rumbling in the room. It's a block paved stone floor. So you'd expect that with wooden rafters or beams to some extent, but not with a solid stone floor. I'm stood on the same floor. obviously, and there is no rumbling. There's no sound, there's no movement. And he says...
So cold to the right side.
Donna says, Mary, again.
You know when you get somebody leans in, it's like that, and I'm sure it's this Mary. It's like a woman's face coming in and going out. It's coming in like that and going out. She's upstairs.
It's a different outlet. This is the TikTok. Yeah. So, Amy, Lily says it's so fascinating but a little scary.
You mentioned before about a dirty boy in rags. Would that have been a chimney sweep?
Very possibly. Yeah, they used to use
Because
kids, didn't they?
I know you can't see it on camera, guys, but there's an old fireplace to the left of us as well.
Yeah, which is just to the right of Mark. About 6 feet in front of him, just to the right of him, there is an old fireplace. That's it, 15 minutes. Fuck! Alright. I know, sorry about that, I know you were just ready to...
I was aware of somebody there as well. So, I mean, what you probably don't know about PSI is we actually started out, well, I started it with, before Tony, it was to help people that were having like psychic issues, because I used to do like a psychic development, and this is almost going into that trance state, do you know what I mean?
It does send you that way.
It does, yeah.
Can you both not hear that?
What noise is it?
It's like,
I can hear it. It's a bloke, it's a man, isn't it?
It's over.
Is it them next door?
No, not this time. I still can't hear it.
It's a man humming. It's coming from over here, Tony.
It's not the dog
I was
snoring.
just going to say, it's not the dog, is
Well, if
it?
it's bear snoring.
Is it?
I don't know. So I go on the series, so I go up and have a look. It might
Do you know what it is?
It might be bear snoring. He's not snoring now, he's just heavy breathing. He's not, I won't say he's snoring, he's just heavy breathing. So we're coming to the end of the night, it's about, I think it's about 3:30 now, in the morning. And it's been quiet, to be honest. Apart from obviously the beginning of the night when we all heard those voices. Up to this moment in time, I don't know if they've been picked up on camera.
Say hello, Bear. Hey. You good lad. You good mate, are you? Hey. You are. Yeah.
That was the end of the investigation at Antwerp Mansions on Halloween night. The most interesting part was the strange voices, or what sounded like voices, that we all heard at the start of the evening. Everybody experienced it in some way, though I'm not saying it was paranormal. It could have possibly been the echoes of some wacky firework, but honestly it didn't sound like that. Still, it was a fascinating moment all the same for all of us. The highlight of the night though was definitely taking part in the PSI experiment. That was an experience in itself and something I'd be open to doing again in future investigations. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, comment and like. See you next time.